Good evening. Holy moly. It is almost 20 after 7 on Wednesday. Anybody watching? How you doing? How you been? I decked out a little bit today. I did a wig. I even did lashes. I haven't done lashes in forever. I did my nails. I had to. I feel icky. I still feel icky. I took a couple days off of the Twitter. I was dying today. I had to go on and see what everybody was up to. I love the Twitter so much. But I was off today because Monkey and I had, we have a new doctor. So we had to go in and meet him and, answer the barrage of health-related questions and whatever. And then he totally sent me for a fucking loop, and I loathe and despise going to the doctor. I get anxious just sitting in the doctor's office. I don't like it. Hospitals too. Not cool, bro. Don't like being there. So we're talking, whatever, and he's like, so when was the last time you were in for a checkup? And I was like, I don't remember. And he says, well, then he says, Jen, I think you should come in and have like a full workup. And I was like, okay, by full workup, sir, what are we talking about? He says exactly what you're thinking, a full workup. He wants to do full blood panel. He wants to check my thyroid, because I did mention the last time I recall going to see my doctor, they had sent me, he nailed me down and sent me for a shit ton of blood work too, because they can never get me to come in. So he just kind of said, look, you're getting all this blood work done, or I'm dropping you as a patient. I was like, okay, well, I guess I have to get it done then. And through the course of doing all this blood work, they said that my thyroid was borderline low. I don't know what that means. And then I was supposed to get a second test done, but then somewhere in between getting that second test done and now, of course, my doctor is no longer my doctor. I don't know if he shut down. I don't know if he's just lightening his load. I don't know if he died. I have no idea. But he's not my doctor no more. So he's like, okay. He says, well, since you don't know the last time that, you had like a physical or anything like that, because I honestly have no idea. He's like, we're just going to send you in for everything. He says, he gave me the paperwork for like a full blood panel that I can go in and get done at my leisure. I was like, okay. He's like, you're also coming and he says, before you leave here today, you are going to arrange a physical. And I was like, for fuck's sakes. Motherfucker tried to talk me into getting my titties squished. I was like, dude, that shit ain't necessary until I'm 50. Fuck off. He's like, well, we used to do them at 40, and then they switched to 50. But new research and la 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 la. And I was like, okay, well, is it definitive? Have you switched it back to 40? And he says, no. And I said, well, me and my titties will see you when we're 50. Okay? He laughed. He's like, okay. He says, but if it changes, I said, listen, Chad, okay? If it changes before I'm 50, then call me and we'll blow up that fucking bridge when we get to. Right now, you ain't squishing my titties. It ain't happening. Sorry, brah. Oh my God. If I can squeeze your scrotum while you're squishing my tits, then we'll call it fair game, okay? I didn't say that to him. We just met, but it was tempting. And my youngest son was sitting there. So I'm not impressed about that. But I made this appointment, whatever. And I texted my boss when I got home to let her know, because it's kind of, I said to the lady at the desk, like, this has to be a tentative appointment. Because if it doesn't work for my boss, like, I don't know what's planned for next week. I never know my fucking schedule until like Sunday night. So she said, that's fine. Just let us know what's going on. So I texted my boss. Fuck. Like, what? 3 4, 5, 6, like 4, maybe 5 hours ago. And I still haven't heard back from her. So fuck it. I left it. I'm going on Monday. Eat me. But I just want this guy off my neck. Like, just do what you gotta do. It's fine. It's fine. And then I don't have to see you and for as long as I can avoid you. Awesome. He took a look. Monkey has a plantar's wart on the bottom of his foot that we've been battling mad hard for almost 2 years now. And apparently, so I think we need to make an appointment to get that looked after. And I was like, okay, well, how much is burning this wart off going to cost me? And he's like, nothing. I said, nothing really, because I expressly remember his pediatrician back in the day. Same foot, same area, same problem. Charged me 3 times to have this motherfucker burnt or frozen or whatever the hell it is that they do. The 4th one, he said, was on the house. So I don't know if things have changed or if homeboy was fucking me last time. But yeah, he said, no, it's no charge. OHIP covers it. Yay, OHIP. Cool. Awesome. Deal with that. And then on the way home, I'm sorry, I'm still sick. I don't know if I have a cold or if it's my allergies. It kind of feels like a little bit of both, quite frankly. And I am so stuffed up, I can't help it. But on the way home today, I picked up a new vape pen. This is very different from the one that I bought, like, I don't know, 10 or 11 years ago. This one, there's no button, there's no nothing. You just haul on it, off to the races. But it's also, everything is all encased. So my other one was like a literal pen. It looked more like a cigarette. And you kind of held it like a joint. And you had to push a button and then haul on it to get anything, right? But every time I put it in my purse, and I put my purse down somewhere and I break the fucking cylinder that holds the juice, pissed me off. It was costing me more to replace those damn things than it was to just go out and buy a carton of fucking cigarettes. And then the top part that you haul on started leaking and get it all off. It was horrible. It was horrible. So I went in. My boss started with these last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever the fuck. And I said, you know, well, you do the homework and let me know how it goes, because I have found them to be a waste of money. They're just made like shit, and like the idea is awesome, but I fucking hated the way they were made. And I don't want those big honking clonking things, like holding a fucking brick. So, and my point is not to quit, okay? I rather enjoy smoking. I don't plan on giving up the nicotine. What I want to give up is everything else, right? So, I went in last week and I spoke to the lady at the vape store. It's actually the same lady that's been there for as long as I can friggin' remember. And we got to talking. She's an awesome lady. We got to talking about mosh pits back in the day, and we were talking about ministry, and you know, we were talking about all these bands that we love, and back when we used to be in the like mosh pits and stuff, because I'd made some comment about having one of these in a mosh pit, and I was like, no, because you get your ass beat. No, if you're gonna go to a concert, smoke a fucking cigarette like a man, okay? So we had an interesting conversation. It was a good time. So she sold me on this one. And I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I am finding it a little easier to haul on these than a cigarette right now, with my cold or my allergies or whatever the hell's going on. But I am still finding that I want a cigarette. I still have half a carton, so I'm going to play that by ear. I figure if I need them, then I have them. Okay, fine. I think I'm going to need some. But she said if you can make it to 2 weeks straight without a cigarette, you should still get the same symptoms as if when you quit, like hacking up all the shit. And I was like, oh, okay, so that'll all clear out anyway, and I can still have my nicotine. Awesome sauce. So we'll see how it goes. She also said you can't use a charging block with these. You have to charge them like through your computer or your laptop or something like that. Something about your cell phone block thingy is like too powerful. You'll fuck up the battery or something. So I'll have to remember that. That was about all I was up to today. The monkey's playing online with some friends or something right now. Ugh. I've got Boo Boo's dinner waiting for him in the microwave. I've got my dinner cooling on the stove right now. I made myself pizza tarts and like a spring salad, which I'm very excited for when I get home. But I said, well, I texted Boo Boo or Monkey and said, I'm going to go vlog. Basically, I'm going to go to Boo Boo's work and find a spot in the parking lot to vlog until he calls me to drive up front and pick him up, because I was getting kind of bored at home and I was trying to avoid lighting up a cigarette. I think I'm going to not vape in the house. I think if I'm going to do it, I have to do it like I do with my cigarettes and just go outside and sit outside. And, you know, when I go outside for my cigarette is when I sit there for a few minutes and have some coffee and I'll smoke. And that's when I flip around on the Twitter or watch a little bit of YouTube or something. That's when I do all that. So I think I'll just have to kind of try and stick to that idea, because I'm a very boring person. I am very much a creature of habit. I love my routines. I don't like when my routines are disturbed. I am a stalker's wet dream, okay? Listen. Don't fuck with my routine. Don't make me fuck with my routine. It doesn't make me very happy, okay? It totally throws me off. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh dear. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I've been up to. What was it? Sunday? Because I was off on Monday, and thank goodness, because I was not feeling well. Sunday is when I started coming down with this. As the night went on, I started feeling shittier and shittier, and just really, really tired. So I was in bed probably somewhere between 9 and 9:30, like stupid early. I'm usually up till at least 2 a.m. Okay, so it was really early. And I slept until about 9 o'clock Monday morning. Like, thank goodness I was off. So I got up and on Monday, and I ended up putting up a note on my community tab on YouTube that I wouldn't be vlogging, that I wasn't feeling well. And I tweeted it too. I probably took a couple of days off, 2 or 3 days, I think, off of social media and YouTube and stuff. Like, I wasn't even watching YouTube the last few days. I was actually binge watching Supernatural. Because I know them all. I don't have to pay attention to know what's going on in the story. I knows it. So, yeah, that's about it. That's all. And I felt so bad because Monday was Monkey's birthday, and I was supposed to take him out for his birthday dinner, and I just couldn't. I ended up calling his dad because his dad wanted to take him out. He called me Sunday and asked if he could take him. I was like, dude, hello. But I called him back and said, look, you know, I called him on Monday morning, and I was like, listen, I feel like absolute butthole. Go ahead and take him. It's fine. Somebody should do something with him because I fucking can't. So his dad took him out for dinner. And I think he was home by 7, maybe? Yeah, I think he was home by about 7. And then last night when I got home with Boo Boo, I was so happy. Oh, I've never been so happy to be done with the day. I was so tired. I was still feeling like crap. Then I had to work. As one does. I was doing everything I could to keep busy because I was done at like, I don't know, 2:30. I'm gonna sneeze. This has been happening all week. And then it will come. And then later, it'll be epic. Yeah, nope, it's gone. This side of my nose is so stuffed up. I hate it. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck was I saying? I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. You know what? I'm just gonna go. We're gonna call it quits while we're ahead or whatever. I'm so done. I'm sorry. I really do feel like crap. I'm quite tired. I'm just gonna go. Anybody watching, I'm so sorry, but I appreciate you. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.